assume that not only is Clubhouse recording it, but that anybody could be streaming it or repurposing it for whatever the fuck they want. So I don't think anyone should assume privacy while they're on this app. And that's why I've kind of changed my tune about like, well, look, everybody knows the game. Everybody knows the game now. So if you don't want to be on this app, you don't want to be recorded, you don't want to be streamed, then don't come on the fucking app. And that's the only thing that's changed. But I want to flip that into a question for you, John. Do you feel that since Clubhouse has made this change and you can sit there anonymously, do you think that it's become better for you because of that fact that like there is no distinction between replay rooms on or off because everybody now knows it's recorded? Do you think it's gotten better or worse for you in terms of getting content?
In terms of gathering content and operations, it has made my life so much easier because I've been kicked from more rooms probably than anybody on this app of all time, and that's a lot of work to have to create a new burner, to create a fake profile, to sit in somebody's room, to live stream a boring conversation. So it has made it easier for me. But what's interesting is the initial reaction is, I'm going to kill this person. I'm going to go to his house. I'm going to call the police. Isaiah Goat said he called the cops twice on me. So the thing is, once they come to realize that their anger is futile and that this anonymous allows me to live stream them onto YouTube, and their complaints to YouTube aren't working anymore because a lot of people do file complaints against me on YouTube, and it doesn't seem to be taking anything down anymore. But my point is, I think they just gave up. And I think that that's healthy on their behalf, not to be concerned that somebody is recording them, because truth be told, nobody's doing, committing crimes on here having these conversations.
Well, but they kind of are.
Wait. I've been trying to jump in for a second. Hang on. I just want to just go back to this. Sorry. So you are putting yourself up for election as a congressman, wanting people to be able to trust you, yet you have a multitude of people who have every reason to distrust you because you choose to be able to record their voice, their thoughts, their feelings, their sharings, right, from an app without consent.
Yeah, but don't forget, I also share my thoughts, opinions, and I come on here and I'm very transparent about who I am. So if you think that voters can't trust me, maybe you're projecting and need to go look in the mirror yourself.
No, you're not transparent. That's a fucking lie. I'm going to call you out because you do go into rooms as anonymous because people know very well that you're going to get kicked out if you come up with your real name. American Party is not your real name. Okay, it's John, beep, beep, beep. You can give it yourself if you want. You can't bullshit it, dude. Okay, nice fucking try. Hold on, Katie. Okay, hold on. Look, I think everybody's frustration with this is at this point misguided. If this conversation was happening before the app made the change, everybody would have the full right to be like, you son of a bitch, I didn't consent to this in a room with no replays. But now that the app's done this, I think the app is telling everyone, like, dude, it's gonna get repurposed, and so if you don't like, if you're not okay with it, it's kind of like the CEO that gets caught on the kiss cam, right? It's like if you can't have an affair at the ball game, you just can't, or the concert, you just can't do it anymore. And so, hold on, let me just land this point. I think what he's done has been annoying. It's been fucking like almost harassment, like to a certain extent. But all of that is harassment. But hold on. No, hold on. It was harassment, but now the app is saying that this content, when you speak on this content, that content is not yours. The app itself has it, and they have no. Hold on. Functionality is, but the app hasn't. Yeah. Rowan. There's nothing that you're going to be able to do that would stop somebody from doing this, and the app knows that. What the app has decided is what they want is people like John to record this, repurpose the content, whether it's streaming it or putting it somewhere else, because they're hoping